All right, thank you guys for coming to this page. If you guys are interested in getting credit repair, I just wanted to create this video just to explain the prices of the services. So I provide multiple different services other than just doing credit repair. So I'm going to go through each one in detail so you understand exactly what you're getting, okay? All right, with credit repair, I charge $450 for credit repair, okay? And what that will entail is I can remove collections, medical bills, and inquiries within 10 days. I can clean that off your credit report, okay? When it comes to late payments, charge-offs, student loans, and things like that, it could take a little bit longer, so it could take about 45 days. Any public records like evictions, bankruptcies, tax liens can take up to 90 days to get that removed off your credit file, okay? All right, my second service is the credit privacy number. This is pretty much creating a brand new credit profile number. Things that you can get with this credit profile number, you're pretty much going to have a blank slate. You're going to have a zero credit score. You can add trade lines onto that CPN that could help boost your score to get to a 764, okay, or even higher, just depending on what trade line you put onto that. A trade line, just for those that don't know, a trade line is pretty much having someone add you as an authorized user onto someone else's credit card. Like a lot of people, like parents might do that for their kids. They make them an authorized user so they can have their credit history so that they can go and either purchase a car at a good interest rate. So that's what a trade line would do onto a CPN, because originally when you order it, it's going to be at a zero score. So anything that you add to it, getting a secured card or getting an auto loan, you're pretty much starting over, and you're going to be able to get a good score instantly once the first payment reports, okay? So with that credit privacy number, what you can rent an apartment, you can get an auto loan, but it must be a buy here, pay here, meaning like a CarMax or a Drive Time, okay? You can get a bank account, especially with Wells Fargo. They'll approve you for $25. Best Bank, Regis, some of those banks like that will approve you with the CPN, okay? Credit cards, you can start off with a secured credit card. You could also get approved for unsecured credit cards, but you would need to build up that file to be able to get unsecured credit cards because you have no credit. So the best way to start up to build credit is to start with a secured card or to get an auto loan, and so they can see your payment history, okay? You can also get on a CPN, you can get financing like Care Credit. A lot of people are interested in getting a lot of surgery, plastic surgery, things like that, or certain procedures done. They can use that for Care Credit. But like I mentioned before, you want to build that file up by getting trade lines added to it. You could also get utilities, put utilities on the CPN. If you're not able to get certain utilities because you are owed certain utility companies, you can use it on the CPN to be able to reopen and get that utility bill started over, okay? I also provide business credit funding. So once you guys come on here, and if you do decide to get the credit repair services, I clean your credit, I want to tell you guys I can get you around $80,000 in business funding. If you want proof of that, I could just book an appointment with me. I could show you proof that I have 80,000, actually a little bit more of business funding. So if you have any kind of business that you're trying to start, I can show you once your credit reaches a 700 credit score, I can get you up to $80,000 of business credit card funding, okay? As well as cash loans as well, okay? So you can get up to 80,000 once your credit repair is complete, or if you do have a 700 credit score already, I can just go ahead and instantly get you approved for this business funding, all right? The ranges for this business funding is around 50 to 80,000, okay? So 50 is the bare minimum. It can go lower than that if one of the credit bureaus are, like, say one of your scores are not as good, but the other two are at a 700. I can customize it so you can get funding still, and that might range a little bit less, around 25,000 to 35,000. Okay, but if you have all your scores above 700, I'm guaranteeing about 50,000 to 80,000. Okay, you must have a corporation created. It could be a brand new corporation. Don't worry about getting any age corporations. That's a waste of money. That stuff doesn't work unless you have business trade lines onto it. And with this, you don't need to purchase business trade lines, which are highly expensive, and you don't need that, okay? This is going to be credit card funding and cash loan funding. And these are no docs. You don't have to provide any kind of documentation, tax returns, anything like that to get this funding. And it's the same day approval. So once you apply, we're going to get instantly approved straight over the phone or online. You're going to get an instant approval, and it's going to tell you your credit limit Just do what I tell you to do and put on the application, and you'll pretty much get that approval to get that high limit credit. Okay, I'll tell you what business corporation you want to set up for that high funding. Okay, that's where my consulting will go for the business funding. And lastly, the real estate investing wholesaling course, I sell that for $250. Okay, and oh, one more point on the business credit funding. I'm sorry, it's an 8% on the back end of the funding that you receive. Okay, there's no money up front, only on the back end. That's just for the proof that I can get you up to 50 to 80,000. Okay, so it's 8% on the back end of your funding. Once you receive your credit cards in the mail or the cash funding, you can just I can send you an invoice and you could use that card to make the payment to me, which is the 8% on the back end. Okay. All right, now to the real estate investing side. If you're interested in learning how to invest in real estate, buy real estate once you get business funding or get your credit repaired, these are things to lead towards you either investing real estate or investing in your own business. But if you are interested in real estate, I have a course where it's a video course that teaches you step by step exactly how you can market to find owners that have that you can find these really good deals. Just by sending out your postcards and your letters to be able to get really good deals and buy them with this business funding that you have now. Okay, so with this course, it's going to show you a step-by-step video showing you how to fill out the contract, showing you how to market, where you need to go to find those leads and purchase them, where to mail, how you use it to set up your mailing, and what you need to say over the phone, and how do you close the deal, and which closing attorney you can use, whichever area you are in. It can show you where you can reach those closing attorneys that can close those deals for you. Okay. All right. So this is a no money down strategy. You don't have to have any money to do these wholesale deals. You can make up to around $5,000 to $25,000 per deal that you do with wholesaling. It's a very easy, good side business you can have that can really stack your bank account. If you don't know how to do it, it's a great business. I started off doing wholesaling to build my bank account, as well as using this credit card funding to really launch my career. So if you're interested in learning that, that's a step-by-step video. That's the same video I started off with. It's very simple, very easy, super easy, step-by-step video explaining everything, how to fill the contract out, how to mail it, how to find a closing attorney. Very simple course, okay? And it's for $250. All right, so if you are interested in any of these services, please go ahead and book an appointment, and I'll see you on the other side.